Hey everyone, so for this video I am going to be showing you how to apply the Kiss Falscara lash extensions. I have been obsessed with this product for honestly since they came out. I just love the engineering behind it. I love how easy it is to put on, how comfortable it is to put on. Sorry, my dog's like trying to get on my lap. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys how simple it is to put the lashes on and how cute and natural and subtle, depending on the style of lashes that you purchase. They do come with 3 different styles. So I'm going to be showing you the one that comes in the starter kit, which is the lengthening lashes. So with that being said, let's get started. Okay, in the Kiss Falscara lash extension set, it comes with a pair of lashes, which is the lengthening lashes, a seal and bond, double-ended tool, and then a pair of tweezers. So what I think is really cool about this set, not only is it really affordable for the amount of things that comes with it, but I do like how Kiss made the bond and seal. So the bond actually contains biotin in it. So it does contain biotin, and then on the other end, the seal contains vitamin E. So it's very, very healthy for your lashes. I believe they are vegan and cruelty-free. Let me just confirm that really quick. Okay, yeah, so I just confirmed they are cruelty-free and they are also vegan. So that's also a huge, huge plus. Knowing that no animals were harmed in the making of this, and it's also vegan, so there's no harsh chemicals in it, which is really, really awesome. Okay, so obviously I've used this product so many times before, so I already know the rundown of it, and pretty much the first step that we're gonna do is we're going to coat our lashes with the bond. So what the bond is, it's actually going to be considered like a mascara, but the mascara is not your typical mascara. It's actually very sticky, very tacky, and that's what's gonna hold the lashes in place throughout the whole day. So I'm gonna grab my mirror, any little mirror will do. I'm going to unscrew the bond side, and they are labeled so you will know which is the bond, which is the seal. And then we're just going to put a light coat, not too much, because this is not your typical mascara where you can just coat, you know, a shit ton. This is actually really sticky, so we're just gonna put a small little coat. Also too, the reason why I don't like to put a lot is because it is really sticky, my lashes stick together, and I don't want to give that clumpy look. I want it to be, you know, kind of sparsed out, spread out from each other, so it looks even and, yeah, not chunky. Okay, so ideally you wanna just immediately put the lashes on before the bond dries, because if the bond dries, then it will lose the stickiness. You don't have to put it immediately, like right away, have it ready on the tweezer, but just, you know, you wanna at least have your lashes ready in hand, you know, not in the bathroom or somewhere out of reach. So what's cool about the packaging on this is the top part actually comes off. So the top part comes off like that. You can do this, it is recommended just because you don't want to yank your lashes out. However, this is kind of the reason why I don't, This is kind of the reason why I don't open the lid. It's just because the lashes start falling out, they start falling on the floor. So I just gently pull them out of the packaging, not yanking it out because you don't want to ruin the lashes. These lashes are very, very delicate, they're very fragile, so the hairs will come out if you don't treat them gently. So just gently pull them out, you know, don't be aggro with it, just slowly yank it out. And I don't believe the lashes come in order, so like I don't think there's a specific lash that's supposed to be on the outer corner and then the specific lash to go in the inner corner. What I do is I just kind of eyeball it and see which one is obviously more kind of like fanned out. So like for example, this one on the end, it does look a little bigger. So I'll just put that on the outer corner. And then usually I'll also do, what I usually do is I'll put ones that are kind of like this one where they're just combined a lot. I don't know how to explain it. They're just kind of bunched up. So those I'll just put on like the middle or like the center of the eye. And then the other like tinier fanned out ones I'll put in the inner corner. If that makes sense. You can do it however you want. I just do it that way because I like I want to give the impression of, you know, that, what's it called? That wispy look. So like smallest to biggest kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start with the outer corner of the eye. It does say to start with the outer corner. I do find it easier anyway, so we're gonna do that. I'm just gonna grab the lash. I have dog hair on my lashes, is that gross? I'm just gonna grab the lash with the tweezer that came with it. And by the way, these tweezers are actually really good. They're like actually made out of metal. They're not like plasticky, cheap material, if you know what I mean. So we're gonna kind of open our eyes like this, and we're just gonna place it right underneath, not directly on the lash line. Oop. Okay, so sometimes it's gonna stick like that. It does get a little frustrating at times. Just be patient. And it's also because I do have glue on my tweezers, so the glue is just making the lashes stick on. But we're gonna open our eyes. We're going to place the lash. Why is it not sticking? This is not what I had in mind. All right, let's try this again. We're going to place underneath. If it helps too, you can just do it with your finger. That way you have more of like a grip. Okay, like that. So you got it on there, and then you just want to press your natural lash with the false lashes, the extensions, together, because we want to make sure that it really sticks on your lashes throughout the day, because we don't want any falling lashes, you know what I mean. Okay, so do you see how I placed it? I didn't place it on my lash line. Or is it a lash line? I think it's my lash line. Or is it my waterline? It might be my waterline. Okay, anyway, you're not gonna place it directly on that pink area of your eye. You're gonna put it on your, like really close to your lash line. Okay, I did say it kind of correctly. So now that we have the first one down, we're just going to continue moving inward to the inner corners of the eyes. I'm just gonna grab another lash and I'm gonna put it directly next to the other lash extension. We don't want any gaps because it kind of defeats the purpose of having an even out lash extension. We want them close together to make it look like lash extensions. If they're all kind of gappy, then it just doesn't look right. And then we just keep going from there. Okay, so usually what I like to do is, I usually stop on the fourth lash. The packaging comes with 5 sets of lashes for each eye. However, I don't have a lot of eyelashes on the inner corners of my eyes, so I feel like the lash just wouldn't latch on properly. So I just stick with 4. To me, I think that's fine. I don't mind at all. I actually kind of like it. If I were to add the 5th one, I just feel like, you know what, let's just add it just for you guys to see what it looks like. Okay, so that's what it looks like with the 5th lash. It actually doesn't look that bad with the 5th lash on. I just don't like how that little piece right there just sticks out. it just doesn't look like, you know, the dramatic wispy effect that I want it to have. Yeah, I don't really care for it, so I'm just gonna leave it on just to show you guys what it looks like. But yeah, that's one eye, and then we're gonna go ahead and do the other eye, and I actually have a little technique to show you as well, because I know on this side it gets a little tricky if you are right-handed. This can apply for whoever is left-handed. Instead of applying it with like the tweezer facing that way, you just switch the tweezer and apply it that way. So that's really gonna give you an advantage and like help you a lot by applying mostly on the outer corner. Once you get into like the middle of your eye and like the inner corners, you can go ahead and just switch back. So it'll just kind of be easier as you move towards the inner corner of the eye. But for the outer corner, we're gonna switch the tweezers this way. It was this way, now it's this way. I also totally just forgot the last step of applying the lashes is the seal. Seal pretty much just locks everything into place. It's kind of like an invisible oil. You also want to put a little bit as well, because a lot leaves this white residue when it dries, so just put a little bit goes a long way. Okay. And now on to the next eye. What's really helpful too is you want to really get close to your lash line as possible, because that's where the base of the lash extension needs to stick, because the rest of the lash extension is just like little hair fibers. They should stick on regardless on your lashes. You know, of course you want to coat the whole thing, but you want to focus more on the lash line, because that's where the base of the lash extension is going to stay. And because the base of the lash extension is considerably thicker than the rest of the lash itself, you want to make sure that it really sticks on there. You're going to grab the lash and you're going to hold it with the tweezer facing that direction. So rather than, you know, kind of extending your arm in an awkward position across your face, you're just gonna hold your arm below your chin and apply the outer corner of the lash like that. So it just really makes things easier. I feel like if you do it the other way, it's just so much work for no reason. So just a little trick, a little tactic to kind of simplify the application. And then once again, have the tweezer facing that direction and put it on the outer corner of the eye. So we have a nice little sequence going on right here. I love that. See, I love how wispy it is, and it also helps when you add a nice little wing, because then it really emphasizes the wisp. Okay, so now that we're getting towards the middle of the eye, you can go ahead and switch back to the position that you're used to holding the tweezers and just apply above. So as you can see, obviously for this eye, I literally have one lash right there, so I'm not gonna put the fifth one on because there's just no way it's gonna stick. Like, look, this one's already coming off because I just have no lashes for it to stick on. So that's why I only like to keep it at 4 lashes instead of 5, literally because I just don't have any lashes, so it's not even really possible for me to do. But anyway, this is the final result. I really enjoy these lashes so much. They're so easy to apply. It literally takes like, you know, 10 minutes out of your day to do both eyes. It's super affordable. You don't have to spend literally $100+ on getting lash extensions when you can just do it by yourself. So that's one thing that I really like about Kiss products, is that the whole concept of bring the salon home actually is really effective, and it's just super easy to do on your own. and without having to spend a lot of money, which obviously who doesn't like that? If you want to have it professionally done, if you want it to be fuller, of course, then by all means, you know, go to a salon. But if you just want like a natural, quick and easy lash extension look, this is definitely the kit for you, because it's really just amazing. Like, I love how simplistic and how effortless their products are. But yeah, this is the end result. I have like a little gap right there, but oh well. I honestly don't really care. It looks fine either way. But anyway, let me just zoom this out. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and stay tuned for more to come. Bye.